Hello, this is Brian Casey of Casey Insights, and we are here at the Biotech Showcase conference in San Francisco. We're here with David Webster. He is CEO of Body Vision Medical. David, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
So, David, you are with Body Vision Medical. It's a company that's presenting here at Biotech Showcase, and you've got some pretty interesting technology. Can you tell us a little bit about what the idea is behind the technology?
We do. So, the idea behind Body Vision is to bring intraoperative imaging to the world. And what I mean by that is we take a standard C-arm, and through our proprietary AI technology, we accumulate a small amount of images and convert those into CT-like images. So providing an axial, sagittal, and coronal view along with a 3D model, as well as augmented fluoroscopy.
Okay.
So using that in the operating theater with whatever soft tissue you want to image.
Okay. Now, what's the clinical challenge that your technology is designed to address?
So our first product, Lung Vision, is going after the challenge of CT to body divergence for lesions in the lung. So when an interventional pulmonologist or a thoracic surgeon goes after a nodule in the lung, particularly in the periphery, one of the challenges is using the preoperative CT scan and using the current navigation, whether it's through a robotic platform or a standalone electromagnetic platform. There are inaccuracies, there's a divergence between where they actually are and where the images are showing them that they are.
Is that because when they do the preoperative images, the patient maybe is in the imaging suite or something like that, and they're transferring them into a surgery and maybe the patient has moved a little bit or that kind of thing?
Exactly, that's exactly what it is. And once they do determine that they're in the right location, the next challenge is getting the tool into the lesion to take the tissue sample they need to make the definitive diagnosis whether it's cancer or not. So it's two things. It's overcoming CT to body divergence, and it's also putting tool in lesion.
Okay. Now, how does the technology work? Is this a device that will sit in the interventional suite?
Yep, in the operating theater, in the procedure room, in the interventional suite. There's a control box which houses the AI. There is a fiducial board that gives the AI the reference to reconstruct the images in 3D. And then there is a tablet workstation that the doctor can use both to manipulate the images as well as in the guidance to the lesion.
And so the idea here is that the interventionalist will have this while they're doing the procedure, and it'll help guide them, let's say a biopsy needle or something like that, directly to the right place in the lesion.
Exactly, and commonly they require a fixed CT scanner to do it, or even a cone beam CT, which we know for procedures like this aren't very common. They're certainly available in some of the big medical centers in the United States, but when you leave the United States, they're very, very uncommon. So our ability to take a standard C-arm, do a 60-degree spin, reconstruct those images, and deliver images on par with a CT or certainly a cone beam CT is invaluable to the clinician doing the procedure.
So users can do, sounds like more sophisticated procedures with, I don't want to say lower end equipment, but without a full-blown CT.
Yeah, with more readily available equipment that everybody has.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now you guys are presenting here at Biotech Showcase. What are you talking about?
We are. I'm going to be talking to investors not only about the technology, but how it fits into the quadruple aim paradigm in the hospital, which is making procedures faster, making the clinicians better at what they're doing, shortening the procedure time and having greater outcomes. But most importantly, aside from the greater outcomes, is a reduction in cost.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what would you say is the next stage of your company?
So we've got FDA clearance, we've got CE mark, and now what we're doing is we're going into globalization. So in the United States, we've got excellent penetration in the big medical centers. Now we're going after medium-sized hospital and community hospitals that are doing these bronchoscopies where they have no med tech, and then also spreading it to the international community where in another 2 weeks we'll be introducing the technology at Bronchus in India. So we just opened India.
Yep.
Europe is now open. We're selling there, and we'll also be in a number of other countries over the course of the year. So we're here to raise capital to further commercialize the product internationally.
Great. And are you selling here in the U.S.?
We are, yep. We have been. We're in 25 centers around the U.S., so we're doing quite well here, and now it's time for us to bring it to the rest of the world.
Awesome. Sounds great. Well, David, good luck here at Biotech Showcase.
Thank you, Brian.
All right. Thanks for appearing.
Take care.
All right, signing off from Biotech Showcase, my name is Brian Casey.